G'day everyone, it's Matt and welcome to Relive Adelaide. From the 1st till the 4th of December, the Adelaide Street Circuit played host to the VALO Adelaide 500, the final round of the 2022 Repco Supercars Championship. I caught up for a chat with ex-Formula 1 driver Giancarlo Fisichella, who was driving in the S5000 Tasman Series, Supercars team owner of Erebus Motorsport Betty Klimenko, and local Supercars driver Todd Hazelwood. I hope you enjoy it. Giancarlo, thank you very much for your time. First of all, when did you get into Adelaide? I think you flew over from Italy.
Well, yeah, it's my first time here in Adelaide, and I was expecting this atmosphere, a fantastic atmosphere. I didn't expect so much hot, but yeah, it's nice to be here. I love the place, I love the circuit, and I love the people around here. There are a lot of fans. It's amazing.
I was going to say, Europe is coming into winter and we're coming into our summer. How have you dealt with the heat? It has been very hot.
Yeah, it was very hot, but the race, the length of the race was not so long, so I was able to manage it. It was hot, yeah, I sweat a lot, but yeah, not too bad.
Parts of the track have been resurfaced. How did the track feel? Because it's your first time racing here, isn't it?
Yeah, the track was very good. The new surface was very good. There were no bumps at all, and the grip level was getting better and better. Lap after lap, so it's great.
You've raced at circuits all around the world. What do you think of the Adelaide Street Circuit as far as a track goes?
Let's say as a street circuit, it's very good. Obviously, it's a bit too short, but apart from that, there are a lot of very interesting corners like turn 1 and especially turn 8. These are very high-speed corners, and there you need to be quick, otherwise you lose a lot of time.
What's it like driving these V8 powered S5000s?
It's not easy at all. It's a difficult car to drive. There is a lot of power, but a very low level of grip, and you need to fight with the steering wheel. You need to fight to keep the car on the ground, especially in the braking point. So it's not easy to learn, but after a few days here, now I got a good feeling.
How long are you here in Adelaide, and are you doing any sightseeing? Are you going to look at any places, or are you heading straight back to Italy?
I go back to Italy. I'm a little bit busy next week, so I couldn't have a chance to go around. But yeah, I went in a couple of restaurants. I ate very well, and there is a very good atmosphere here.
Well, it's great to have you here, and I hope you come back soon.
Thank you very much. Hope so.
Betty, thank you very much for your time. First of all, welcome back to Adelaide. How are you coping with the hot weather?
Oh, I'm not. Look, I love Adelaide. I love the people. I love the grounds. I love everything about it except for the heat. My husband sent me a picture, and it shows that the heat up in where we live is ranging between 5 and 10. So that's what I left, and I came here in a jumper, and everyone looks at me like, what is that woman wearing a jumper for? But you know what? It's part and parcel of motorsport, actually. You go somewhere, you never know what the weather's going to be like. You've got to be ready for it. Yeah.
The Adelaide 500 was cancelled under the previous government, then obviously, came back when Labor got in. What were your feelings when you heard that the race got cancelled, and then again your feelings when you heard the race was coming back?
Look, when it got cancelled, I was like everyone. Why? You've got the facilities, you've got everything here. Why cancel it? When it came back, I was happy. It was just like, oh yeah, that's cool. We're going back to Adelaide, yay! Because I really like Adelaide. I like walking out, and then you walk into the main street, and everyone's there, and you get a vibe. You get a really good feeling from the people. You don't, not everyone's just rushing home. People, they're just walking along and chit-chatting, and I talk to some of the people, and it's just having a good time.
Yeah. It's the season finale, and the championship's already been wrapped up. From a team's point of view, does that change the vibe when you get here? Is it less stressful than it would be if it was a championship decider sort of thing?
No, because if you're not in that race, you are in the race for a grid position, for a garage position. So that is on the line today. We're only 3 points ahead of the one behind us. So we need to be in front of them, both drivers, at the end of this race to stay either where we are or just one back, because we've got 2 rookie drivers. We've had them for, I call them rookie. We've had them for 2 years now, and next year is big boy pants. No more. I'm looking for a word that's not swear. No more fumbling around.
Yeah.
Now's big boy pants.
Holden's final race as well. Where do you see the sport, going from here? Obviously, it went through the transition from Australian touring cars into supercars. Do you think it's another transition for the sport, or where do you see the sport going?
I'm probably the wrong person to ask, because I go against the flow. I look at it as being they're going down the road of the GTs. The way that the car's constructed, the way you can't fiddle with everything anymore. I came from GTs to here because I didn't want to do GTs anymore, and because they were so controlled, everything was controlled. Now, it's a good time, because I'm using this time now. I'm going to take a step back, and I'm going to just go to the ones I want to. I'm going to hand over the reins a little bit more to other worthy people in my company, and I'm 63. I want some time to myself and my dogs, my 3 sons, and my 6 grandchildren.
Yeah. My next question was going to be, what do you have planned for the break? But I guess spending time with family?
Well, no, they're all going overseas. My youngest is in Japan for 3 months. Okay. My eldest lives in Florida, in Orlando, and the middle one's going to visit him. So it's just me, my husband, the 3 dogs, the chickens, the alpacas, the donkeys, and the goats for Christmas.
Very good. Well, lovely chatting to you for that. Thank you very much for your time, and enjoy the rest of the weekend.
Thank you.
Todd Hazelwood, thank you very much for your time. Just quickly, what do you like about the Adelaide Street Circuit, and what are some of its challenges?
I think the best thing about the Adelaide Street Circuit, that every corner's different. No corner's the same. It all requires big commitment. Obviously, there's no room for error or there's no room for margin either. Your whole circuit's surrounded by concrete walls. There's big curbs, lots of bumps, and it really does separate what they say, the boys from the men, I guess. You really do need to roll the sleeves up, have a dip around the circuit to be fast, and I think that's why all of us drivers really love it. Maybe a little bit biased being a South Aussie, but for everyone else, they all say how committed you have to be around the circuit to put a lap in.
And favourite racetrack, and where does Adelaide fit on your list?
Oh, look, it's a very, very close to a top stop for me. Obviously Bathurst is very special for many reasons, but for me, this is home. This is the event and the racetrack that I fell in love with as a kid growing up. I was that kid that was actively sitting on the turn 7 or turn 8 fence growing up and watching the stars of the sport race around. So to be here now, very fortunate. So for more reasons than one, I'd say Adelaide 500 circuit is very much at the top of the list.
Yeah. And I guess just finally, obviously a shorter circuit for supercars. Would you like to see a return to the longer circuit, or do you think a shorter circuit suits supercars better?
Well, it's interesting. We were having this conversation the other day, and I think the interesting thing with the circuit the way it is now, it created a whole new challenge being turn 8. Whereas originally with the old Grand Prix circuit, that flowing section never really used to be much of a corner. It was a very fast flowing section, but didn't have anywhere near the commitment that you need today. So yeah, we may have a few corners less, but I think it probably upped the ante from a driver's perspective and provides more of a challenge.
Good luck for the race.
No problem. Thank you.